All systems are not online yet. It's a bit bumpy. There we go. So, yeah, we're still accelerating. I'm on the roof again. Oh, God.
Well, if you'll come down, as I was saying, Captain, we have arrived in that system.
That system. I refuse to call it that. I'm not going to do it. The Clip system is the stupidest name I've ever heard of. Who would name anything?
Well, indeed. Why would you call anything Clip? But hey, we're here.
Ugh.
And we're coming in for what looks like a fairly rough landing, Captain.
Why rough? That doesn't sound good.
It's simply that we came into the atmospheric pull of this planet immediately, so we are already down and falling. I can stop her if necessary, but actually we're in a pretty fair spot for a landing if you fancy just going straight for it.
Yeah, let's just get near the surface so we can actually start exploring and maybe finding some of those resources we're here for. Oy. If I don't have a concussion from bouncing off the roof every 5 seconds.
That'll be fine. At least it'll be
artificial gravity. Actually, could you change what the gravity is set to? Maybe we can turn it up a little bit, because like every time I get anywhere off the plating, I fly up into the
artificial gravity. We don't have any of that.
Oh, crap!
What are you
I thought we had
expecting?
one of those generators.
No.
Oh.
This is an atmospheric lander, Captain.
Ah. Fine. Who designed this thing? Aye. All right. Well, how long? What's our ET to hit the ground? Ugh.
I don't actually know. I should probably get in the seat. We've got a little while. You want to observe the down, see where we want to land? Looks like we're over some icy plains.
I guess this is like the best window. I could actually open the front door and see once we get a little bit lower. Find us the best landing you can. At least the best spot we can land. Oi, watch it with that. It got a bit wiggly. So the hey, cut it out! Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
You'll be fine.
I'm going down here.
Can't be as bad as our last landing.
I'm gonna be near the med bay, so I don't have to walk far. Let me see what we've got. The batteries are charged. Oi.
Captain, it looks like we might need to fix our friend or foe identification. You're showing up as hostile on my HUD.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. All right, let's set it up.
Setting up the Armco
you set it up and I'll join it. Roger that. Ah, the new UI is working. I see things. All right, how do I clear the text from my HUD when interacting with anything in front of me? Oh, I figured it out. There we go.
You got it.
Control panels. Yep, there we go. So, awesome. I love
this.
Still
a little while
system.
left on our fall. Whoop,
right.
and
join
to the skies.
The Armco. There we go. I'm in. Would you go ahead and share all ship systems with me while you're up there?
I think I have. They should all be shared. Yep, they're all shared.
Excellent. I'm just going to confirm real quick.
Coming down.
What's our altitude?
Current altitude, 7,000 meters, so almost into thruster activation range. I am going to kill the power for a better descent. It's better like this, right?
It's very quiet. It's very creepily quiet without the engines on. You just killed all power, didn't you?
Yeah, they call this maneuver the suicide burn.
I hate this name. Wait, what are you doing? You cut all power, we're dropping. What's our altitude to stop? This seems like a terrible plan.
It's all right, Captain.
I know we're here. I know we're here to drill holes in the ground. I'd rather not do it with my face, okay?
That was not part of the remit. We were just told to set up.
The ground's coming up real fast.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'm coming up here to the bridge, because if I'm dying, I'm going to die next to you, so I can say I told you so.
You're going to die with your hands around my throat.
Yes! I'm glad we're on the same page. We're getting real close to the ground, and you're making me nervous.
Fine. Okay. 400 meters is the acceptable altitude, but I'll kick her in at 1,000. God.
I should bend over.
Look how quickly we stopped. We were fine all along, Captain. Anyway, in reality, I don't think we should land on top of this hill. I think we should land somewhere a little flatter, don't you? Anywhere around that you think looks like a suitable landing spot? I can already see a number of prospective ore locations.
In your capable hands, since you've got the sensors there. Yeah, it looks dead ahead. We've got a huge open tundra. Couldn't you have picked someplace a little warmer to land?
Hey, we like it a bit frosty. Keeps us sharp.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, God, why?
Hold on.
Ah, I fell into the crack. I'm walking on the glass now.
You'll probably be all right. We just need to make some lateral adjustments, and unfortunately, the quickest way to do that is actually like this.
You'll probably be okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy. There's nothing below me but bulletproof glass. I can walk up the walls!
I wish I had your point of view at this point. In my seat, it's all rather safe.
This is awesome. This is pretty cool. Actually, I can use this to jump. No, I can't, because the way you've got this, like, you're tilted.
I can't completely level out because we'll come down towards the ground a little faster than I'd like. There you go. We can do a little bit like this. They're probably all right.
I don't know if this is a good idea. All right, we're completely horizontal now. This is a terrible plan. Sweet babies, what are you doing? All right. Just so you know, Armco's medical plan sucks. Oh, God,
it's mostly safe. I was taking us. Look ahead if you can. You'll see where I'm headed.
I don't even know which way's forward anymore. All right, I'm on my way up.
It looks like we've got a pretty nice looking landing location over here.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wait, ahead? Are we going backwards?
Are we going backwards? It's hard to tell. We are going backwards, apparently.
See if I can access external sensors here. Don't even know where we're at.
But I figure just at the base of that hill in front of us there.
There we are.
Gives us a bit of cover behind our backs. Always a good idea.
Yeah. I see what you're picking up now. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Which I'm hoping is
Please
us.
don't.
So
I was about to say, that should really be in a bag.
Ew. Just ew. I'm leaving the bridge now. I see the direction we're going. You want to butt us up right against the mountainside?
I think so. There's even an ore patch right there. Quite a big one by the looks of things.
Our port side?
No, dead ahead, dead behind.
Oh, dead ahead, right underneath the mountainside. Yeah, I see it. Do we have... I can check myself, but do we have a ore detector on board?
We should do.
What model is this? Let's see. Or yes, we do, and it is online 150 meter range right now. So get us close.
Nice, slowing us down as we are heading towards those hills rather sharpish. Don't want to make any last-minute errors.
Once again, not the way we're supposed to be digging holes. Don't dig it with your face, or mine, preferably.
Coming down for our descent.
Roger that. Oh god. Yep, it's a good thing I didn't open the door. Immediate gravity shift and my face is like embedded into our door. Like, no, if that door was open, I would be falling to my doom.
Unfortunately, part of landing a ship does involve having to vector us a little. Especially when the ship's only got thrusters in some of the directions. I don't know why it's missing some in other directions, but it is. Anywhere particular down here, Captain, or are we just bringing this thing down?
Just bring it down someplace level. I mean, this thing isn't going to last anyways. The plan is to set a permanent outpost up here. All right, she's coming down, heading to the front door.
The dust from the landing. Looking good. Oh, hang on. Let's not lock her quite like that. How about let's have her flat? That seems to be a more ideal position.
Freedom!
And
I've survived. Next time I fly, just saying.
Shutting thrusters down.
This is right. So there was no warmer places on this planet we could have put down. This is like Satan's
This was where we came in.
It's so cool.
I have no choice over where we came out of warp. As I said, we've only got atmospheric thrusters. This is where we came down. I quite like it. Seems oddly familiar.
Yeah, sure. If you say so. Not me. The warm areas. All right, Mr. Engineer, what are we doing here? We're gonna set up the base. What was the rest of the mission objective? We're supposed to be setting up a permanent outpost and scouting out this planet for possible resource mining and the rest of the system.
Indeed. Well, let's begin with this. Not like the company provided us with much in the way of resources to start with. Step one, we need to repurpose some of this lander. We're not going to use it to get back off the planet anyway, so we need to be... Yeah, you got the idea.
So what you're saying is grinder.
I'm saying, Grinder, we need to take down the glass panels and try and get enough resources to stick some solar on the roof if we can. Start charging these batteries up. Then we can go for a bit of a search for some ore about.
Well, Commander, you may want to open up your visor. It's beautiful fresh air, and you're burning your oxygen supply. There you go.
That is a very good point. It's almost all out.
Well, you ready to do this thing? We gotta get some resources.
Let's do this thing.
Let's start stripping her. Get some resources going.
Windows, I would advise being one of the first things we can do.
All right.
Not like we're going to be needing those for a while.
I'll work on the ones on the bridge.
Good source of silicon. A lot of this is going to be needed to be put into the assembler and actually broken down.
Actually, I got a pretty good idea. I'm going to grab some iron plates and make a ramp so we can get on the roof of this thing, so I can get all of these things down. What about these LCD panels? They've got bulletproof glass displays, all that jazz. You can take some of these apart as well.
I guess so. No reason not to.
There's also kind of one in my way. Scouting priorities.
Take it apart.
Locate a source of ice for oxygen and hydrogen fuel. Survey for ore deposits. Identify suitable base location. Avoid pirate facilities. Wait. What's with number 4? Pirate facilities?
I'll probably be fine. I may be dropping things out the door accidentally. It was entirely not my fault.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Alright, let's get into the assembler and start taking some of this stuff apart.
Sweet. And this one.
Not bad. Yeah, there is some glass stuck outside. Accidentally, maybe, somehow. Don't know how that happened.
Do you hear some clicking noises? I think you broke something.
I didn't break anything. What am I supposed to have broken?
I don't know, but I hear it sounds like the printer is having problems. Or assembler is it's sitting there going,
I think we moved off dot matrix about 100 years ago.
Shit. I don't know. You don't know. Or maybe I don't know. Okay, you just took this class down, didn't you? Yep, that's a free fall of my doom. No, let's not do that. Do we have a cargo container?
Yes, down on the bottom floor.
Bottom floor, he says.
Yeah, it's behind you.
Oh, yeah. Right. I've got this.
Something just exploded.
I told you there was something wrong. Shit.
What is going on?
Evacuate the ship. Evacuate the ship. All right, what did you see explode?
No, I didn't. I heard it explode. I am very confused.
Oh, there's some of those resources you were talking about. See,
yes,
I'm hearing
the ones
things.
That fell out the ship.
Oh, here's some of the resources you're talking. More of them. You really did just dump crap everywhere.
It just fell out. All right, leave me alone.
All right, coming back inside.
And we should now be able to start. Oh no, it's not interrupted assembly. We're going to be able to start making solar stuff. We need to get that up on the roof, which means we're going to need your ramp to extend a bit.
Ha! I figured it out. It was the assembler. I told you it was the assembler. It was like Morse coding at SOS.
If you say so. Oh, I haven't got. What's in the way of that? Oh, it's the one up the roof is still there.
Yeah, what's in the way of this one? I wasn't up there yet. That's all. Here, I'll give you another ramp.
That's what I was trying to do. We need to be able to get up onto the top of it where we can take apart the thrusters and just start loading this thing up with solar for the time being. Give us a sustainable power supply to work off of. Music's still a little loud. Roger that, guys.
Let's go ahead and just turn this out.
Why are you off? Don't tell me we're out of power already. I think we are.
Well, I turned off some of the systems, so...
You really need to turn... Did you turn off the assembler? Yeah, don't turn off the assembler.
Yes, I did.
I'm using that.
Oh, but it was making strange sounds. Hopefully it fixed it now that I've restarted
No,
it.
it's making strange... That's the sound of it doing things.
Well, I don't like when it does things, okay? I'm just saying. It makes weird noises and frightens me.
You turned off the assembler but left the lights on. And...
I'm just saying.
The beacon
it was
on the
making
roof.
strange sounds. It could have been, I thought it might have been like sabotage or something. All right, I don't know. I'm paranoid. What do you want from me?
You got the oxygen generator still on.
I'm just taking apart things. I didn't say I was shutting down things to save power. God.
You were just shutting down things to
I was
shut
just
down
closing
things.
Oh shit. Just to keep them from going. Choo, 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 choo. It's really weird.
Should we fill people in on what
You're
the hell's
just
going on?
messing with me now, aren't you? We could do that. Is our transmission getting through? Are we already getting feedback?
I believe we are already getting connection to home base, Captain.
All right, let me see. Everybody's a critic. I'm sure they're all already criticizing us. There we go. So I have the comms online, and yes, there are quite a few people already commenting on us. You guys at home don't know how it is out here in space, all right? All 1,096 of you. Space is cold. Well, we're not actually in space.
We're not in space, but this particular plateau is quite cold as well, so that's kind of appropriate.
Yeah. I'm not wrong. It may not be space, but it's still cold. Hey, guys. So what we're doing is, if you're just now joining us, our transmission is getting through. We've just landed on a system that is actually named Clip. I don't know why they named it that. It's a terrible plan. But we finally landed. We're on orders by Armco to set up a base of operations and check out this system for possible mining ops. We're going to be setting up a base, mining. Are we going to be building a mining ship today? Is that the plan?
I believe we need to get the mining rig up and running. Hopefully we can get that completed today. That would be pretty good.
So you're all wired in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to solve our nickel problem.
Oh, I gotta wire in too. Can I do that at the same time?
We don't have solar cells, do we? They say they give you...
I don't think we do. I can take a walk around the base real quick.
They say in the standard delivery package for these missions, they give you everything required for batteries and solar panels and so on. There is... Oh, there are solar cells here. I take it
You're
back.
about to say they're full of lies.
I was about to call them full of lies, but there are solar cells here. I am the one that is wrong. I apologize. I need steel plate to start it in reality. Good.
It sends you out and has no way of getting back unless you're picked up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they stuck us out in a drop pod, and we have to tear apart our vessel, to not freeze to death out here because somebody landed us in the Arctic tundra. It just seems silly to me. I'm just saying. Also, looks like the sun's going down. We've probably got another 10 minutes of daylight left, so.
What sort of angles have we got? We might want to consider not taking this thing too far apart unless we, not removing the engines completely, just for the time being, on the basis that we can then swing it round better into the sun if we need to.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, so if we want to get this, because where you're building right now is probably going to get almost no sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
We need to bring it around another 40
right now
degrees,
is a little bit on the dangerous side, actually, I have to say.
Walking around on the inlet of a jet engine? Right at the edge of it? Yeah, maybe a little bit. What else can I take apart? I'm going to go on the roof and take apart some more stuff. You don't need all these engines, right? These are all extra.
Probably. Yeah, no, we won't need those. It's just the two on the sides I need to do this.
To rotate it? Yeah, and you'll have the gyroscope too, so you can swing it around that way.
Seems safe. Didn't know you knew the inner workings of the engines that well. Oh wait.
I know how to take it apart.
He's just hacking it with a grinder.
Maybe a little bit.
There is two of these. Yes, there is two of these holding it on.
Can't match my grinding skills. What was that noise?
There may be some parts outside again, Captain.
I'll go get them. God, you're real bad at this.
Yes.
I'm just saying. You shouldn't be allowed to take things apart. Don't hit me with anything up there. From that height, you could probably... Yeah, I bet you could probably actually kill me that way.
Oh, no, let's do that, mate. Let's just get
construction components on my face. Be lovely. Well, I got pipes and construction components. Anything else?
Yeah, there are some steel plates, but we're not going to be able to get at those quite yet. They're kind of interior plates.
Oh,
they're kind of,
yeah. Wait a minute. I might be able to get them. I don't know. Do I have a rifle on me? I do have a rifle on me. Don't ask me how I wouldn't know that.
I need this. Components to computer cell.
Okay. Wasted. Don't freak out.
What? What?
That didn't actually work.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing? Stop it immediately.
Nothing at all. We're all fine here. We're all fine here.
Of course, the
here. Move along. Move along.
I am a genius.
And then the question comes up: where do we want to start our base? Did you see what was this this resource area was over here that you spotted coming in?
No, I didn't actually go and look what it was. No.
Okay, no worries. No worries. Coming up with all of the resources. More gear for you. How goes the solar panel construction?
Yeah, not too bad. I've got one pretty much finished. About to move on to the second. One out here. As you hadn't cleared the top yet, I'm doing the sides first, but we will put more on the roof as well.
Roger that. Well, I'll keep clearing the roof then, if that's the objective.
That is the goal.
So everybody who's back at home watching and commenting, we are clearing off the top of the base. Our first objective has to be get power, because the only thing keeping us alive and well is our suits and their ability to keep us warm. Without power, we're gonna die. That's a thing.
Apparently my sensors are broadcasting silicon, magnesium, and nickel nearby. That would be a handy turnout for the books. I am not convinced. Somehow people at home think that they can predict the contents of this world before we can. Maybe they should be here.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe they should be. Why don't you guys fly out here? Do it your own damn selves. I'm just saying. God. I might be a little crotchety, you know? Somebody tries to kill you landing the damn ship.
It had nothing to do with me.
Oh, crotchety. Space sickness, that's what it is.
Just testing out the standard capabilities of this lander, and as expected, we could have exceeded that distance by at least 2 times over. It would have been fine.
And what if it failed the test? We'd be half a mile underground, wouldn't we? Oh, shit.
The test. we would have advanced information on where the ore is currently located on this rock.
Uh-huh.
That's what you were after.
Because we'd be in it.
That's why we're here.
We would be in it. Roof will be empty soon.
Nice.
And notice what I didn't do? I didn't drop crap all over the place. See? Not that I'm saying. I'm just saying.
What am I doing? More solar cells.
A metric ton of motors.
Yes, they will be handy. If you need to make anything that's going to give us some mobility anytime soon, that's what's going to do it. These holes in the floor are quite annoying.
What holes?
The half-assed job they did of covering up this refinery.
I know, they covered up this section, and then you like fall down the crack here. We could always cover that up. We could put a plate down. At least the grating would be nice. I can do that real quick. I'll bring up some metal. Oh, you know what I want to test out anyways? I want to test that new building mode out. So let's... where it selects the resources for us.
Yep. Now I need to remember how you actually get it to select the resources for us.
All right, so I've got the thing. I think you walk up to the cargo container and you say, I want this by, what, right-clicking it? Left-clicking it? Did that work? No, I think it still says that I need stuff. Yeah, that didn't work. How do we do it?
I don't know.
We are unprepared.
How can we fit the most of these stupid panels on this roof, I wonder?
That's a negative. You do not have the proper blades.
Select the block and right-click, apparently.
And right-click.
Thank you, folks at home.
Thanks, guys. Did it work? It didn't work. Selecting the block, walk up to the container, and right-click.
Do you have inventory space?
I have an empty inventory. That's a big negative, Rubber Ducky. Oh, actually, you took all the interior plates. There's one interior plate in here. Though it didn't grab that for me either, so that's a little weird.
Why do you need interior plates? What are you building?
I'm just going to put down the one steel catwalk so we can walk over this easily.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to see if the building thing worked.
You're going to build a single I see. Keeping your priorities straight. Good to know, Captain.
I am on this. Don't judge me. I get easily distracted. Don't judge me.
Also, I didn't pick up all those. There were others in another box. There's 2 boxes.
So we're getting messages from home saying, where the hell is Morphologist? That crewman did not join us for this.
Did not report.
He's got other business. That's probably why we actually landed on this planet.
Well, it might increase success chances on this mission, at least.
Oh, excuse me. Don't fall off the side. How many of these solar panels do we need?
I think we should just build all the ones we have, and then we'll probably need to build, I think, 2 to 4 more to actually have a decent chance. But we're also going to go and upgrade some of our processing facilities to make them more efficient later down the line. That will make a decent difference.
I guess what we could do is just move these once we need them, right?
Yeah,
move them over to the more permanent base.
Indeed.
This is just a temporary system, so we have that power. Though it's not going to matter in a second because the sun is going down, sir.
Indeed, so I would propose, while the sun is down, we should probably not be draining too much power on our vessel. We should perhaps shut down all but unnecessary unnecessary systems, leave just the medbay running, and perhaps go and investigate what ore is in the nearby area.
I think this is a great plan. We can go
venture
take some
for overnight.
I'd love to know, what's over here. We've got 2. No, that's only one big, gigantic ore spot. I almost went out this window again because I forgot you took the grinder to it. Right. One of these times.
But you were taking grinders to windows as well. How can you have forgotten that?
You
did it too.
I'd say I know I did it.
We're
about half up on this cargo container as well already. So that's how quickly we filled this.
Yes, because the building takes a bit longer than the filling, I think. Simply because you've got that extra stage of working out what the hell it is you need.
Well, shall we start? Actually, let me go ahead and get into the seat, and I can start shutting down. All unnecessary systems.
Everything but, say, a light so we can see it. We can always make a GPS waypoint for this as well. That'll solve that side of things. Although at the moment, I think, the solar panels are still getting 3 bars of light in some cases.
Well, you want me to turn the lights off? All but one?
I think so.
I'll turn them all off, and then you can use the new interaction system we've got for the individual blocks to pick the one you want on if we need to do some light in here. Atmospheric thrusters are already off. LCDs should be off.
Please check that we have the reactor disabled as well.
Small reactor is now offline.
Okay, good. That should be our backup power.
LCDs are off. Medroom should probably stay on, just in case. Bedroom's online. Ore detectors offline. Oxygen tanks offline. Oxygen generators offline. Thrusters should already be off. Solar panels are all online. And let me check the batteries. They should be recharging. Did you already set those up for semi-auto?
No. I wouldn't necessarily have them on recharge because we were draining stuff at that point, so it wouldn't have worked. You can now, though. I'd like to see that some of the viewers from home have got a similar skepticism regarding the company. Talking about how we'd likely have half as much uranium as they said they'd put in as well.
How are we doing on uranium? I haven't even looked. Do you want this on recharge for all batteries?
Uranium is down to 0.3 kilograms. We have killed it.
All right, all batteries are on recharge now. Remember that if we need these systems back online. Oh, actually, I should probably put one for on and leave the med bay running, shouldn't I? In case the worst happens. I'll push you down a hole. I would never do such a thing. One's on semi-auto. Whoa, depletes in 9 minutes. We're still drawing power from something.
Well, the med bay will, but yeah, I'm still building stuff up on this top as well, so the longer I get to stay up here, they are still bringing in power. It's just they don't bring in very much, unfortunately.
There we go. Well, I'll leave everything on recharge for now. We'll just have to be really careful. Turn my light on.
Yeah, what's this?
A man. A man in your way. I'm going to step out and take a look at what work you've done so far. Dun, 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 dun. As the sun sets on the planet of our first... This is our first night.
This is our first night.
Wow, you built a lot of solar panels, and they're really haphazardly strapped to this thing.
Mm-hmm. We don't have that much room. You got to make use of it.
Yeah, but can't you still make it look good while you're doing these things?
Nope. Unnecessary.
All right. You gonna finish up that last one before we go on our...
Indeed. These are actually generating a remarkable amount of power for this time of day. It would almost be like, I don't know, like that mountain there is somehow not actually blocking the light. It's very odd.
What? That's crazy talk. That makes no sense. Wow. I fell.
That would be a break of physics. I don't understand. It must be a glitch.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy talk. Wait, power's down now, isn't it? Nope, that's still full on. We're getting 4 bars out here, man.
Better signal than I get at home.
That's really strange. All right, let's go on an adventure.
Let us venture. Let me just check that the systems have been disabled in an appropriate manner. Thankfully, we can make use of some of our other advantages. Let's have a look.
Oh, you messing with that new system? Yeah, let me mess with it too. So if I look at this, see if I know how to use it now. Oh, I've got to have my hands clear. And there we go. I've got access.
It's actually behaving a little oddly to me.
Is it?
Sort of working and sort of not.
All right, I've got it selected. Now, how do I... Oh, nope, that's not the right one. All right. Then we use the middle wheel to select. Now, how do we actually... Oh, the batteries are turned off. I can't actually turn this thing on. That's probably why.
That's a shame.
Like, yeah, try the battery. See if you can...
I have to select stuff next to me. Like, it doesn't... It's not stuff I'm pointing at. It's like...
There we go.
Things that are behind me.
I love this system, though. Had this, like, UI.
I fixed it.
And I've already...
I fixed it. Just press... just go through the view modes again.
No, it's working for me. I was sitting there flicking the battery on and off with the new system, so very cool. All right, yeah, it's dark now.
It's dark. Let's go make use. Don't forget to charge up on energy before we leave.
Oh, good point.
That's actually health. I don't know why I'm pressing that one. Although oxygen would be also a good choice.
This will recharge.
This isn't
energy too.
Hooked up to oxygen. Why am I worrying about oxygen?
Yeah, make sure your suit's open.
Not too many gaseous clouds near here, by the looks of things. Would probably be all right. Just jump in this chair here for a little energy.
Yeah, let me top up too. I was wrong. The med bay was not recharging me.
Done and done.
Oop. Hang on a second. I've got to block a transmission, aka drop the band hammer on somebody. All right, let me top up.
Good, get it done, get it done. We go on a mission.
And energy's 100%. Good to go.
People at home are questioning about our other mission, Captain, whether or not that mission has now been postponed or put off entirely. And no, friends, this is a...
It hasn't.
This is a brief interlude.
Indeed. This we can do now. That is still being worked on. All right, let's roll out. I got my drill. What's the range on the drill for scanning?
Not long.
It was like 10 meters, maybe?
Yes, this place is pretty at night. This is why I like the snow. Never gets that dark, you see. Not properly dark.
Now I'm kind of curious how dark it's actually going to get. Well, what do we got? I got silicon directly below me.
And if we've got nickel here as well, this would be a absolute gem of a find. And it would also mean that folks
30 meters below us
somehow predicted the contents. Seems crazy.
Sounds like
unlikely.
They should be doing this themselves. Magnesium directly below me. I'm figuring out. There's some nickel.
There is nickel.
I just saw it. Oh, now it's off my screen. Where'd it go?
Must be deep.
There it is. Not that deep. 20 meters, 15.
Nice.
13 right below me. I put a hole.
Put a GPS. And then we can share
That makes more sense than putting a hole.
Yes, GPS marker called nickel with the distance below the ground it is.
What was that distance? We got 13 meters on nickel.
And that way you can look at all your GPS markers and work out which is the best prospect for each mission. Like nickel's 30 meters there, 60 meters there, etc. I have a system. It's done me enough on a few landings.
Actually helps if I saw nickel properly.
My first jamboree, as they say.
What do you got over there?
Just more magnesium, Cap.
Okay.
Yeah, one issue with this sort of mission is on foot, we are not particularly speedy.
Well, it sounds like we're going to have another objective. Build ourselves some type of transport.
Transportation. I would advise something aerial, really. Light and aerial. It'll give us far better range than anything ground-based at the moment.
There you are. Hey!
Good day, sir.
Up here! I'm trying to think if, did we see any other resource points that we might be able to walk to from here? Because one of the things we're going to need is iron.
We did indeed. We passed over one near those trees, if you remember. You called it on the port side as we came into land. You should be able to see it.
I think I've got another one right here. This is the continuing one. God, this one is huge.
Massive.
The one right next to us, this is massive. Still nickel, though.
To be honest, Captain, it's worth considering. We have an oxygen generator. We can generate our own hydrogen. We are sitting in the center of a massive ice plateau. We don't necessarily have to run the whole time. We might have limited supply on us, but as long as we use it sparingly, we can travel some distances.
All right, you're thinking about using the jetpacks to launch ourselves to the next point so we can scan it?
Kinda. Just, skip along the ground, speed ourselves up a bit.
All right, I'm down with this idea. Just watch your speed, because if you land too fast, you're going to be a pancake. All right, well, let's pick a direction first before we do it. That way we will shoot off and use as little hydrogen as possible. So where is the next point?
I think you can just about see it. If you look in the direction that I'm pointing with my drill here, you can see a dark spot under those trees.
I'll take your word for it. Maybe. Yeah, I think either that's a shadow over there or that's it.
That seems a bit large to be a shadow. There's not quite enough trees there for that.
That's right on those trees. That's a big distance. We're talking 200 meters, maybe? I don't know. I'm down with it, though.
So I'm just marking down locations for some of this ore I did not catch.
Roger that. Yeah, all I marked down was the nickel.
We can always share data as well. What's that, 30 meters?
Land in the tundra you want. It'll be fun, they said.
That's 20 meters. The tundra is amazing. You just wait until we get some vehicles up, Mr. Captain, and then you're saying, hey, should we build a runway? And I'm thinking, no, let's not build a runway because we don't need to. And you're thinking, oh yeah, that's quite correct, Mr. Wasted. This tundra is all of a sudden really quite nice.
Oh, I guess it's flat enough. We could totally do that.
Same with ground vehicles. We have so much range available to us because of the flat. I think this is a prime location. Right, last mark.
All right, do the last mark. If we're going to do the jetpack idea, I say we get to the top of our landing pod, and then we kind of like hover down using that. Every advantage we can get saves some of the hydrogen.
What are you suggesting?
We go on top of the pod from the roof, and we jump off and use our jetpack to kind of glide over.
Okay, I can see that being vaguely useful. Just hover rather than anything more.
Indeed.
Yes, this is going to be a lot better than running. Slow progress, and I am already starting to get a cramp. Just say this engineer weren't built for running.
We should build a hover bike. Can we do that? That should be awesome.
I'm down with a hover bike. What you're thinking?
And it'd be light on the resources.
What are you thinking? Like ground speeder, or like we got to take a swing with that?
We could. I was gonna say ground speeder, or just like single person hover bikes, like 2 of them, or we do a ground speeder, or we do dual seats. That way, only one of us has to.
I quite like the idea of dual seats, simply on the basis that it gives us a bit more flexibility. One person can be looking at where we're going, perhaps, or just generally, we don't have to maintain 2 vehicles. And one person keep an eye on the ore detector, and yeah, actually, I kind of like that idea. So yeah, let's do like a hover vehicle once we get these resources secured. So let me check my hydrogen. I'm at 87% now. So I've already burned a little bit, I think, when we were coming down. 86, 88 here.
88? All right. Well, I'm good to go if you are. You ready? You know the direction we're going. I don't see...
All right. I think it's dead ahead that way.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Just don't kill yourself. Hydrogen 73%. 70%. There we go. Let's get ready for the landing.
And I'm done.
Like a glove. Bloop. 59.8%.
How did you? 59.8? Oh, 49.5. What?
Ha!
Did you run dampers the whole way?
No, I turned them on just as we got here so I could slow down.
What?
It's not cheating. It's a feature.
You're quite clearly cheating. What are you talking about?
It is not cheating. It's a feature. You know what I'm noticing? I'm not picking up any resources. That's how deep this stuff is.
That's a good point. I hadn't actually spotted that, but we are both standing here. I've got no blips on screen whatsoever.
I'm picking up nothing. Here, let's spread out.
Anonymous there might be deep field.
Oh, great. We can always dig down.
That's fine. Well, we can just call this the deep field, mark it with a GPS, and move on.
Not picking up a damn
We haven't named
thing.
the place yet, so this can be the deep fields. Because I'm not picking up anything here. Nothing this side either. So whatever's here, it's down, 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 down.
I didn't check what the max distance is for our gear to pick stuff up, but it's got to be down. Like, I'm still not seeing it.
I've seen nothing. Absolutely nothing. And this is a huge patch.
Yep.
Well then,
still
this
nothing.
Is the mysterious deep fields. Amazed we got this far and picked up nothing. I can see a potential source of iron just over there, however. Looks like we got surface minerals. Might even want to go and make use of that while we're over here.
I can pick up a little bit. We can't carry much.
Not carry much, but there's both of us here, and there's not going to be a huge amount there. Pretty much bound to be iron.
Okay, I'm on my way to you. About 70 meters behind you. Oh, look at the planets! Way off in the distance. To your right forward. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, pretty system. I like it.
Up. You know what I'm picking up?
Yeah.
Butt cheeks. Not a damn thing.
Can you leave my butt cheeks out of this? Dead ahead, Captain. This way. You see?
Okay,
surface materials.
Not a damn thing.
Really?
But that seems to be a thing for me right now. Yep, I'll follow you.
I'm going to save my fuel. It took me half of it to get here. It's going to clearly take that much to get back. It's not too far.
And you're saying it's not too far. I think you're making it up. I ain't seeing a damn thing.
Perhaps you were looking for the wrong thing.
You
do recognize surface materials, right, Cap?
I would think so. You do know which way we go back, right? Okay, yeah. I've got my nickel.
You see it?
GPS waypoint. Yep. Negative. That was magic. Apparently there's magic nickel here.
All right, well, you can pick up, and I'll mine.
Yeah. Oh, I can see it now.
Oh, it's appeared now, okay.
Yeah, it's you've identified it.
Yeah, I am Prospector Supreme. That's how it works. Just be careful not to pick up the ice. We're not going to need that for the time being.
I was really hoping this would be iron. We've got tons of nickel back in the base.
I kind of hoped it would be iron as well, but at least this is even easier to access than what's back at the base.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can melt down some of the stuff we've got. You know, those engine parts alone will be a ton of iron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do a bit of repurposing. Why not?
Collect some more of this. Make it a mess.
Well, I think at this rate we should be able to actually, come morning, think about starting on the mining craft.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
The same.
Once we get back to base. Well, what we should do is get a platform down and build on the platform.
You know, I have a proposal, Captain. I would normally recommend, in these scenarios, building a mining vessel first, because normally you do not have quite such easy access to materials. And honestly, I am used to the upgraded suits that they often hand out for these missions, and not the one we're currently sitting with. So inventory capacity seems to be pretty reduced. Gyro's not up to scratch on this one or something. Either way, maybe we want to think transport first.
Transport? Like,
2 drills, and we build a cargo vessel to actually follow us around. We're on this lovely flat plane. Something we can load up with materials. Yeah, a truck.
Instead of another flying vehicle like you're saying to use for the mine, why don't we get a full-on truck? Yeah. And we can take them both out, maybe have one land on the other, drive out to the site we need, and then we can truck it back.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great way of saving fuel as well, trucking the mining vessel back on top of the truck. So, yeah, this sounds like a plan to me. Let's get a truck built so that we can ease this stuff, because I'm already full. I'm ready to go back. I assume you are as well.
Oh, are you? That's a negative. I could use a little bit more.
No, just grab the stuff off the ground.
It's all rock to me. I've been picking up all the nickel you've been dropping.
Have I been picking up lots of stone? I have been picking up lots of stone. I'm an idiot.
That's just silly. Don't do that. You gotta pick exactly what you want. There we go. Like you said, since we're here.
Yes.
Well, how do you feel about getting a garage up to work in?
A garage to work in? I think you're going a bit far ahead, Cap. You're a bit far ahead. No offense, but
what about a flat platform?
I think we need a platform with potentially a framework to help. There's a few more blocks of nickel there, just inside the last bit I was mining. No, I'm full as well. Then. Yeah, let's go.
Joanne's not having any of it. Inventory full. You ready to jet bag it back?
You gave her a name? What is your thing with giving everything names? Seriously. Like this, it's not even an AI. It's literally just a dumb voice. Though. That's rude.
If I was Joanne, I'd be really pissed. And I'm Jen.
Have you got a you clearly got a thing going on with Joanne. I see how it is.
What? It's... Don't judge me. Just don't judge me.
I see how it is. In love with his supercomputer. Blimmin' hell.
What? Plot twist. All right, I'm coming to... Oh, I had my inertial dampeners on that whole time. Cheating.
So how much did you use there? What are you on now?
Well, 34%.
You've clearly just got a better suit than me. I'm sorry, I'm on 4% after that. And I didn't have dampers on.
Red. Okay?
Yeah.
Just makes it better.
Goes faster.
If you didn't know.
Goes faster.
Goes faster, straight up.
No, unfortunately I did know and I didn't even think.
Now you know.
Oh, it's like that.
Now you know. Oh, is our cargo container actually hooked up to the system?
I'm staying here.
What? Get in here. We need that nickel. Where'd he go? Where's Dad? I did bait it. Come back to me.
Nope, I'm done. Sit here on this ramp and cry myself to sleep.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shut the door in your face. I apologize. Why are you crab walking up this? You're like crab walking up into here. Oh, that was crab.
Yes, our cargo containers are on top of each other. If they're not connected, then something very magical is going on.
Oh, we have 2 cargo containers.
They're just not next to each other in the lift.
I was sitting here worried we were going to fill up the one that we had because we were already at 50%, and we have to. Never mind. No, I meant, is the cargo system actually hooked up to the refinery system?
General practice, by the way, Captain, is to put the ore into the refinery rather than just into storage. Tends not to process so well otherwise.
I was just asking if they were hooked together, Mr. Engineer. That's it. How long am I going to be stuck on this planet with you?
Long enough. Till the job is done. Till the job is done. Speaking of which, actually, and how long we're going to be stuck here, you're going to need a cryopod, I think. We're going to need at least one for us to sleep in.
Wait, there's not 2 on this thing?
No, there's none.
Oh, lovely. Okay, well. You know what we do need? We need beds. But we have no beds.
That's what I'm saying. Cryopod.
All right.
Quickest sleep you can have. Drop in.
Well,
2 seconds later, you're back awake, fully refreshed. Spot on.
Cryopod, I'm just saying, probably after we get Garage online, and that would be after we get the mining vehicle online, based on your priority list that you have come up with. Because do we really get to sit a cryopod in here somewhere?
Yeah, right here.
Or 2 cryopods?
Should be able to make way with a single, if you care to move out of the damn way.
Yeah. All right, fine.
We should be able to make do with a single. We can all sleep in shifts. We should probably sleep in shifts in reality.
Fine.
Bulletproof glass, plate, computers, displays. I'll do the top bit of the list. You can do the bottom bit.
All right. Bulletproof glass. What'd you say? Displays? We don't have any displays.
I took them all and they're done. Need construction components, motors, interior plates, and computers.
All right, I got the interior plates and the computers and the construction components.
Got it covered. Good stuff.
Yep. Bring it online now. I'm gonna test it. Oh, swanky. I see you out there. Oh God. Not good. Not good. So there's a problem with it.
Okay.
It's like a coffin. There's no oxygen.
The oxygen generator is turned off. We can fix that.
Roger that. That was terrible. And I have to go.
Oh, actually, no, the tank is fixed off. You just need to switch the tank on.
Actually, that was my doing. Healed up. Did you happen to switch the tank on? I can do it.
I did not.
I'm on it. Oxygen tank online. Should be connected from behind. Yep. No. How are we gonna do that? There we go. Works now. Just make sure you shut your helmet before you go in. It uses the suit. Excellent. So, you ready to build this sucker?
I think so. Got any thoughts on her construction, Cap?
I was thinking let's get the platform put together first.
You want to go platform first? All right. Load up the plates. Shouldn't need too many.
Yeah.
Grab a couple of hundred. Let's get started. What?
See, I like that you go into the cargo container to get supplies.
Whereas
and I just
you take apart the vital ramp to get up to the second floor.
You're
gonna take something apart. Take something apart up the top.
Floor. It works. What happened to Mr. Oh, God. Damn it.
Things on the floor. These things. Don't
we need those? Weren't you just complaining about, like, walkways? I even put one of those in for you.
Yeah, I know. And I was thinking to myself, hey, we've got limited materials and he's busy decorating the place. Hey, look. Now look at that.
Now you're making a mess. Now fall into the holes. This is unsafe. We need a new base. Because you've wrecked ours.
So what do you think?
I'm just saying, this is why we can't have nice things. Well, if you draw it out, and I can start welding. Yeah, just big enough to get this mining vessel online.
We want to be able to do both these vehicles here, and then potentially later down the line, perhaps repurpose this platform into a place where we can stick things to We don't have to weld this, don't forget, necessarily.
Yeah,
still a platform. True. Just need the outline.
And we can always tear if we don't weld it, we can tear it down a lot faster. And if we when we actually decide where we want to build to, so yeah, that's fine. As long as we can walk around
just
on
make
top.
sure it's got some ramps going up to it. Otherwise, getting the vehicles on and off is going to be an interesting task. So maybe you can do that, fill in some ramps around it while I.
Yeah, I got it. Well, you get it started.
This. Although to be fair, I think that's probably big enough. I don't plan a vehicle much larger than that. We should probably do something that can be expanded. However, a design that can be perhaps attached with a trailer later down the line.
Oh, you want to pop a trailer to the back of it?
I'm thinking if we design it in a certain way, we could, with a decent flat rear end, work on the unloading and loading basis mechanism being on the top. I think we could do something interesting in that sort of area. What do you think?
I like it. I like it. I love this idea of having a trailer on the back of it. Let me.
Just means that we can build the vehicle now, and then later down the line, we've got an easy method of just going, hey, and now that same vehicle's twice the size.
I like it. I like it. Well, let me get up here with you. Hop. Oh, you've already got the ramps. So I got ramps on the other side as well, so we can jump up here ourselves. Because notice,
yeah,
you can't
it's a bit of a pain.
Oh, you're going all the way around.
Yeah, that was my thinking. And I'm using the 2x1s because honestly, it's quite smooth, or quite a lot smoother in comparison.
I didn't even think about that. In the back, I only use the 1x1, so let me grab the 2x1s. And you only need what, the top of that? Oh, nope. So.
No, you need both, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's all right. Just keep in mind, we haven't located an iron source yet.
I'm aware. We have, given we're going to be taking this lander apart eventually, we only need to leave its barest of frameworks intact to hold it together, if you know what I mean. So, in that case,
I have this mental image of that thing like rolling over when one of us takes apart a landing gear on accident.
It is locked to the ground. There's tons of thrusters on the bottom we can remove as well. Okay, that seems like a suitable platform.
I agree.
Let's slap down a beginning for this. Are you familiar with my sort of framework skeleton buggy design at all?
Is this the one that you claim can drive over anything?
No.
With like the billion wheels?
No, this is not the ultimate chassis. This is the sort of much more spider-shaped framework. It's a very cheap resource design. It's
the super thin wheel wheel armatures that come out the
indeed.
sides. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking a basis a little bit like that, but perhaps more bulky than usual.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
It's again because it's quite easy to add further blocks to it in future. You can upgrade that design quite straightforward. Let's get a starting point.
I've got the welder ready. You gotta just get the framework going and then I can start welding pieces.
I can do. I was gonna begin with a friend there, which we're gonna need to weld and potentially lock to the ground as well.
I'll get the steel tubes. I might be able to pull it right off of one of these engines that I left up here, actually. Yep. I got the goods, you got the stuff? I got the stuff.
Not sure that's the issue as of yet. We are going to need to invest in a
lockdown
build framework as we do this as well. So ignore these. These will be simply to enable me to
scaffolding.
This is scaffolding to place blocks down, indeed.
Roger that.
Going to be sufficient ground clearance? Perhaps not.
Now, which way are you building this? Which way is going to be front? Am I sitting in the front?
At the moment, it's actually undecided.
Roger that. Glad to see you've got a plan.
Well, the frame comes first. Which end the front is not relevant to the framework of the vehicle. Much like in a car, often it does not matter which way around.
Which
is
way
the front and the back.
Is doesn't matter. What cars do you drive?
In a 4-wheel drive car, I would imagine. No.
Extra pieces.
That's just an extra bit for you. Don't worry about that.
I'm gonna just sit back here. I'll stand back. Watch the master work.
So yeah, we'll have the front pointing away from our current vehicle, and I'm going to build it up from where that currently stands. So let me build out the bed of our vehicle and start thinking about how we're going to fit cargo carrying options in here.
While you're doing that, I'm going to do some important work by accessing my suit's Pandora and turning on my music. It's important business, man.
I can completely appreciate.
There we go.
So that is going to be a cost of 3 large, whereas if I was to arrange it the other way around, it would be 3 large still. So yes, the efficiency remains the same, and this enables me to do the other bit I want. So let's now...
Oh, I see. So you're going to do 6 cargo containers. Oh, sweet babies! All right, we don't have a doctor. Morph didn't come with us on this trip, so, you know, no concussions.
Captain, at this point, this is merely the carbon fiber framework. I will be fine.
He drops a piece of a car on top of his head. He's like, oh, I'm fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. I was trying to jump on the front. It's not having it. There we go.
You are very trusting standing up there, sir.
Oh, right. It's got a landing gear on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, as I said, very trusting.
Now, 6 cargo containers, that's going to be a lot of weight.
We don't necessarily need to fill it to begin with. Trust me, I can hold this. Let me just check that I've actually got these the right way around.
Well, what I was going to say was if we double up on the wheels in the back, where most of the weight is, and then we do like a front bed section where you've got this, like where I'm at now, we do dual seats over here. I know. Just throwing some ideas out there, man. You tell me what's good to go, though, and I can start welding.
Apologies. There was a hammer required.
Ah, excellent.
Yes, if you could just weld up this one on the end here, I need to confirm that I've actually got these containers the right way round for what I want to do to work. I do indeed. Thank you all.
Oh, that's the right way. So you're not trying to, like, connect them through the large ports.
Oh, we are connecting through the large ports. We're connecting to the middle, a backbone down the center through the large ports, which is going to enable us to have a connection point on the top and the rear for both this trailer that I mentioned and also the ability to, later down the line, not only unload and load our vehicle from the top and potentially the bottom if we want, but also to be able to use the mining craft as an attachment on the top of this thing as well.
I like it. See, when I was on this side, there wasn't a centerpiece. It was just empty, so I didn't realize you'd put those connectors in. All right, so you like this design? Can I start welding these babies together?
Let me confirm. Currently that's like that. You can start.
Excellent. All right. That landing gear's not going to snap as I add the weight to it, is it?
I believe not.
Filling me with confidence, man.
Hey, I'm not responsible for the building of landing gear. In the end, that's not my design.
It's not like landing gear have a history of exploding or anything. Sad. Wow, we're going to have a ton of motors on us.
Indeed.
Because of all these engines. Excuse me. Just gonna crawl up under here.
Seems acceptable. I'm used to that. It's the sort of treatment you give me often. I know how it is.
Wait, what? I think I like what's going on here. All right. What else do we need? Steel tubes, interior plates. Lots of interior plates. I shall return.
He says. He makes all these claims. But...
And in greater numbers. But maybe I should start pushing the right button and actually open the inventory up. There we go. Okay, what do we got? How does one have 0 of something in his inventory? That makes no sense.
Seems legit.
Totally legit. That moment when you get to the cargo container and totally forget what you were going to grab.
I would like to say that it never happens to me, but that would be a downright lie. So
I would have called you a low-down dirty deceiver. It's true. You had said that to me. Bold-faced liar.
Bold-faced liar, yes. Well, at least it was slightly complimentary.
Not one of those subtle-faced liars. I'm not really sure which one would be worse.
I don't know. I think I would like to be bold-faced, if anything. I think if I'm going to do it, let's do it just straight up. Like, there you go.
Oh, sweet babies!
That was probably fine.
What? What do you mean? Why are you chucking shit at me, man?
Look, it's a slightly novel building technique, I will admit. However,
there's a connector like flying off the top of this thing.
It has done me proud for many years. Do not complain.
Just saying. You're a menace. When you're building, I'm just saying. When you design shit.
A trained menace. That's what they call me.
I think that's even worse. Trained in the art of chaos. All right. I'm gonna have to locate us some interior plates or make them. We should have something with our interior plates in here.
We may well need to make some, in reality.
Well, we're not taking them off the landing gear, that's for damn sure. Something in here is coming apart. I'm just not sure what it is.
It's called destructive engineering. It's the best kind.
We've named it now? Excellent. I like this plan. Oh, shit. No, we are actually going to have to make some.
Speaking of naming it, we should really think about naming this planet we've landed on. We do get tips, after all. That's one of the advantages of these crappy missions, is we at least get to name the places. Except for, obviously, the system name, which, I don't know. Maybe if we... Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe we can do something about it. We might be able to... I don't know.
Welcome to Clip Clip, the worst name ever. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make them. How are we doing on power? Can I run the assembler for a while?
I don't actually know, honestly.
Well,
you'll have to tell me. You're the one inside. I'm outside designing. Thank you very much.
1.8 megawatts per battery. 1.8 megawatts. Assembler. What do you got for me, assembler?
I wonder if we do get it up to 88 miles an hour, will it in fact sort out this problem, and we'll just be back at home and it'll be lovely and pleasant.
Well, let's just go back in time. Production. We're completely out of ingots, so let's dismantle some stuff. Oh, I've got to bring stuff over to it. Shit. I swear I've engineered before.
He says this.
You could never tell, though.
It's always the same with captains. Always the same. Say they've engineered, they force you to sit with one on your mission, and yet when push comes to shove, what are they best at? Sitting around drinking coffee.
Oh man, did we bring the coffee maker?
You see? What am I talking?
Because we need to bring that. Make sure the save's on.
Forgot to
turn it on.
You also notice the man never mentions tea. He's never like, oh, and are they tea supplies? Got to make sure everyone's complete. Nope, just coffee. I know how it is.
Notice this thing isn't actually running.
I don't even know if he's doing anything. Is he inside just taking a nap? I have no idea. He keeps speaking
there we go.
Sometimes.
Hey, I forgot to turn the batteries on. That's why it wasn't working. See, I told you I've engineered before. Stop that and take about the construction components, because we need iron. And we need it now. Sweet. Similar. Give me the nickel. Stop melting down the nickel. I need you to disassemble this stuff. Disassemble Johnny 5.
You don't need to talk to the machines to get to control of them, Captain. That's not how it works.
You don't know how I operate, all right? It's cathartic. Leave me alone. It's refining stuff. I needed to take stuff apart.
Sure.
I kind of stuck things in the assembler, and now I can't get them out because my inventory is full. It's chaos over here, sir. Chaos. Just don't judge me. I still want to know how I have 0 iron plates in my backpack, yet it shows me an iron plate in my backpack. As I said, I don't know what's happening. I just work here. Production. Disassemble Johnny 5.
Says.
Don't do
that.
That's
gonna happen at least once. I may have broken it slightly. It'll be okay.
What did you do?
It's still in one piece, don't worry. It was minor.
It's minor, he says. Can I have this stuff back? Okay, there we go. It's just, things are going a little slow over here with the assembler. It's not letting me take some things out. I have to try like 6 times. All right, so production, disassemble all in inventory. Just do the thing. There you go. Now we got some iron coming in. Sweet babies. Assembler. Like, assemble things. Production. Assemble. Give me interior plates. There we go. Woohoo! We're building stuff. How's it going out there?
Should come and take a look.
Oh, I got you. You've even got some of the wheels going already.
Yeah, progress has been made.
I like it.
Gonna be a proper truck, this one. Let me know.
How many wheels are we going with?
Probably 6.
I love this plan, and I'm happy to be a part of it. This is gonna be great. All right, I'll go grab those interior plates.
Yeah, we're gonna need... This is gonna be a fair bit of welding, but I think it's gonna pay off in the end.
Oh, not the cargo. We need refinery. Production, actually inventory. Give me all of your magics. Wahahaha. Hang on, I gotta clear out my transmissions, aka drop the band hammer.
Surely not.
It has to be done.
Can folks at home not behave? This is an important mission and just jeopardizing it.
We're out in space. Mission. On a planet in space.
Company giving us shit like this. God damn it.
I know, right? No peace.
Quick, go set up a mining base. That'll be fun. How many resources are you sending us with? Oh, it'll just be the 2 of you and a random lander. That'll be okay.
Half the resources promised in the cargo containers. It's
Indeed.
Fine. You know the thing that's keeping you alive? You gotta tear it apart to build all the things you need to continue your operations.
Because that's...
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. Gotta keep costs down. Times are tough. Economy's down. You know what I mean? It's all BS.
Now, while I have to say, I was fighting on the winning side in the Great Health and Safety Wars of 2052, but there was something about a bit of health and safety, at least.
Indeed. Oh, we are so many construction components. You know, we should have robots for this.
If only. If only.
Robots are expensive.
We can probably cook something up along the way, to be honest.
Can we cook up some builder robots?
That could be pretty cool.
Can that be a thing? These are connected. Ah, sweet.
I love how you sound surprised every time.
But I didn't know. Never get a straight answer from some people. You're the some people.
Who would have thought?
I'm being subtle
critical.
over here.
No one would have thought. Ever in a million years. Hey, look. Shack's woken up. He's had his coffee. Nap's finished with whatever he was doing inside. And now he's come back all Larry. Well, you guys have been working hard out here, I assume, because I've been inside, like, just working like you wouldn't believe.
I was getting work. Business
You should have seen me.
It was serious business in there. It was touch and go. I couldn't figure out how to use the assembler, and then I did. All right, and that was my epic story.
Yeah. Isn't that in the basic training menu?
So I've been using this equipment for
Assembler
like 3 years now. All right,
I finally ran out of steel.
Sometimes I forget. God, listen to him, Joanne. Full of crap. I'm going back inside. Didn't even look at what I needed. That's how much of a boss I am.
I know what I
definitely don't need power cells.
Steel plates. Do you know what we need?
Iron?
Steel plates.
More steel than we've got. I'm sure that's what we've got going on here.
Why are there 514 steel plates in the cryo chamber, Shaq?
We can put stuff in the cryo chamber?
Apparently. I'm just wondering why there are 514 steel plates in it.
I don't know.
Because I'm certainly not responsible for that.
Which isn't me.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually have motors out here too.
Sounds likely.
You know what I'm hearing from you right now is a lot of negativity, okay? You need to just build something. I'm gonna weld some stuff. I got my jams on. You got your jams on?
I got some jams on. I've always got some jams on. We're chilling. Oh shit.
Think we can finish this before? What did you do?
Help! I fallen down the hole and I can't get up.
There's
also some plates and stuff.
Yeah, I see it.
Now you're down the hole.
Now I'm in the hole. Don't get in the hole with me. We're close. We're not that close. Get out of here before I grind you. And not in like. Never mind. I don't even want to. Let's just pretend this never happened. We're stuck. All right, you get out first. Here, I'll bend down, jump on my head, and then jump up.
I think I'm gonna stay here.
Come on. What? Get off my face! Just get. Oh, I can't. That actually worked.
That did actually work. I'm not sure what your plan is, but I'm fine with this.
I hate you so much right now. I'm gonna have to use my jetpack a little bit. I think. Okay, Mr. Laughing at me. How in the world did this hole even get here?
Following protocol.
Falling into a hole is protocol? Stop breaking things! Look at this, you're making a mess. Look at what you did.
I even ground some of them into like little bits of debris as well.
I saw that. Look at that, they're all floating around on the ground now.
Like pieces of paper.
We haven't been on this planet for a whole 24 hours, and you're already making a mess of it.
Well, you left me in charge of shit,
leave
me alone.
Yeah, but not for littering. Alright. Cargo container should be online minus the displays, but it doesn't look like you actually need the displays for these things to work, so that's a thing. I guess those are just extra parts.
Unnecessary parts, yeah. Always good to know that you're being equipped on missions with things with unnecessary. Like, why would there be unnecessary parts? That just concerns me.
Yeah, like if it's required, yet it's not required. Probably some safety regulation. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just don't worry about it. That display is supposed to be the thing that warns us that stuff's gonna explode. Watch.
That's never bothered you before.
As long as it's not near me when it explodes, should be fine. Okay.
You not done blooming welding yet?
Oh my god. All right, you're just slapping bricks onto things all willy-nilly. No, I'm not done welding yet.
All willy-nilly.
I gotta make half these parts. That's right. Now don't go be building things all cattywampus.
Oh, cattywampus.
During this shindig. I'm gonna get you a dictionary. You're missing out on all the good ones.
Of this apparent language. I'm just not sure I subscribe to it.
Well, subscribe now. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. See what I did there?
I don't know. I don't like it at all. Oh, I feel bad just now. I legitimately feel bad. I am a bad person and should feel bad for it.
Oh man, I'm tearing up. That's pretty good. Or it might be all the metally sparky bits flying into my eyeballs. I'm just saying. You think we can have this thing up and operational before the sun comes up? I'm gonna take that as a no.
No, I'm not feeling it, honestly.
No?
We'll see. How quick you get welding.
We don't need all the wheels, right?
I did design it to generally rely on having most of them in actual like attachment places, you know. Generally considered to be valuable.
So damn needy. Oh, we need all the wheels now.
Damn it, now I'm out of hydrogen.
Well, when you're running in, grab some construction components, will you?
Oops.
We need a metric ton of those things. Though the cargo containers are online, as are the connectors. I lied, actually. We're missing one more.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to run in. I'm just all right for now. I didn't need the hydrogen. I was just being lazy.
What did I just grab? I didn't even look. Not enough of anything. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da. Oh, I can reach it. I've got this. All systems not even close to being online. Okay, burn a little bit of my oxygen. Or my hydrogen, excuse me. We're gonna have to build some small steel tubes.
Did I mention, by the way, Captain, I probably should have done at some point, but I haven't actually built this design before.
What?
So it should probably work.
What do you mean what? you mean you've just been making this shit up as we go?
Yeah, pretty much. I had an idea for something I've been meaning to try, and hey, it seemed like a good opportunity. You know,
two guys
not too much going
on an ice planet, and you're like, you know what? Let's try something new. You're feeling frisky. Yeah. I get you. This explodes. We might be able to make a really small truck. If this thing explodes, we lose all our resources. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh god. I never got my motorcycle. I wanted a hover bike. Or like a land speeder. Energy. Oh, my energon's low.
Energon?
Yep. I've just seen Transformers Squad now.
Just wasn't aware that you had some hidden depths to you. We will have to talk about this sometime.
Now you know. Now you know. Megatron has fallen and I am your leader now! Alright, let me recharge.
Yeah.
That's not recharging.
Not happening. Sorry. I do not subscribe to that ethos.
We gotta talk about this again? This thing is actually looking really cool. Let's turn my external line on.
I don't think it's looking too bad for
we got room in the front for a couple of chairs?
I believe we do, sir. I believe we do.
Is it gonna be a convertible?
For the time being. We may be able to encase her later down the line. She's got room for some upgrades, but let's not go too far with it off the bat, you know?
No, I'm cool with convertible.
She's got room for upgrades. She's also got room later down the line for the trailer that we wanted, so...
You're really excited about that trailer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Listen to him. Yeah. Uh-huh.
The company
damn,
doesn't let me do
no
trailers very often.
displays.
That's the thing.
Don't your trailers involve, like, rotors?
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe that's the thing.
I don't want to know. I'm just going to sit over here. What do I need to make these?
For now, where's the battery?
No, I want to assemble it.
Small backup reactor.
Iron ingots and silicon wafer.
Method of ligation, in fact.
Alright. Inventory. What were we going to use? Oh, I needed... Oh, those are girders. Those are for... Nope, you know what those are. Production. Give me a couple of displays. We need like 5 displays, and I think we needed a ton of small steel tubes. Like 100 of those things. Oh, yeah, we needed more... Yep, gotta clear the comms again. Roger. The small steel tubes, still a problem. But I will have the wheels online in just a second.
Will you now?
Yippers. Oh, these are new. These are the front wheels. Because I haven't welded any of this yet. These are good to weld, right?
Yeah.
What's the power source of this thing going to be? We're going to be able to put a battery on it?
We've got a battery on it, and there is also a backup reactor as well. Just in case the battery runs out. So we should be able to hook it up to the base, charge her up, and at the same time, she'll have that backup if we need it.
I think you might have made some mistakes on the sides here, some of these paneling, unless you were going for like a rib look.
Oh. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll let you go ahead and correct those.
It's all right. I managed to perfectly duplicate it on the other side, so let's leave it.
It's a feature.
Yeah,
that's what we're calling it. We're going to call it a feature.
I don't know why. But, oh, no, I didn't perfectly duplicate it. It's the same blocks, but they're the wrong way around.
I'm going to just grab a bunch of motors, which I don't think we needed any motors. Trying to strip the engines off the bottom of the current base.
Did I really take my blooming arm block off the bottom? Why would you do that?
Why would you ever do that? That is necessary. All right.
That's all fine.
Up. Drop off the resources. So it's a race against time. See if we can finish this before the sun comes up.
Yeah, I'm just getting the last couple of touches done that need to happen on the inside, and then I am going to come and join you in the mad race to get her finished.
Roger that. Did I make those displays? I did make those displays. Sweet.
And as you say, we don't necessarily need to finish every last detail.
Yeah, no, definitely
don't. It just needs to be functional and running.
Now we can get construction components from the engines. Up. There we go.
I think that's
and
it for now. Let's take a quick look at her. She's got a bit of a frog.
Oh.
look from the front, but I'm down with it.
Everything's fine over here. I didn't do anything. Fine.
What are you doing?
There may be a giant pile of resources sitting on the floor. I'm just saying, I can clean that up.
No one ever complained to me about that.
What?
Don't remember that happening at all, ever.
I don't know what you're talking about. But guess what? No, first wheel coming online. Swanky.
Cool.
And suspension coming online.
What are we after? We are after... Oh, I can actually weld up some of the stuff you've done as well.
Ah, yeah,
large
I'm
steel
missing a couple of motors. Construction components. We're going to need a big old bag of those. We're going to need more construction components. I actually brought over most of the steel tubes we needed and most of the small tubes we needed, so.
Nice.
We don't have scaffolding anymore, do we? Oh, we do in the front. I see. Running start. Ah! Yeah, more construction components to finish the connector on the top. Getting work done. Can't get anything done like that, though.
Transmissions from home have been continuing. I have to admit I've not been paying them too much attention, but can't help but notice that some are referring to this now as the Cookie Monster.
As the what?
As the Cookie Monster.
This is the Cookie Monster? That's the best name the boys in the lab back home could come up with?
I don't know. I can buy it a bit from the front.
The Cookie Monster.
Apparently so.
Well, who am I to argue? Indeed, the Cookie Monster has been almost born. I guess it'll be born when we can drive it off. I seem to be out of all resources, so I got a little bit more iron. Let me finish. I'll be with this like front end here. And then I've still got some side plates that I can help weld up. I think we can do this. We can totally get this done before the sun comes up. And drive it off.
Might be able to, yes.
Battery's charged, right? Once it's finished, it should have a little bit of a charge? Okay. Trying to remember if it had or not. Maybe it's been a while. Oh, that's fantastic.
She's so close to done.
I know, the sun's just starting to come up.
Okay, in the name competition, we now have the Battletoad. Which has
you
a
ever
certain,
play Battletoads?
Certain something to it. I never did play Battletoads.
Ah, Battletoads was great. Battletoads was fantastic.
I now need to play Battletoads. I'm sold simply on the name. Let's be clear. I mean, come now.
Oh yeah, I like the Battletoad. Like, if you're gonna call this something, I mean, let's step back for a minute. Well, we'll step back when we're done. We ain't got time for that.
I'll paint it green now.
I'll go grab some some construction components.
We're literally missing construction components. What's this? Motors, interior plates, and actually there's a few functional components inside that are going to need fixing, like the chairs and the battery. I'm going to put the battery on last because there's stuff underneath it that needs finishing as well.
Small steel tubes too, right? It was construction components and what else?
A few other bits actually. Computers, small steel tubes, interior plates.
Okay. Small steel tubes I've got. Interior plates, we've got 70 of them. I've already got them. I want to say there was one item that needed a few motors. And construction components as we build them. We're building the construction components now, so.
Thankfully, on planets, running out of energy doesn't kill you.
No? Oh.
No, because you can breathe.
That actually makes sense. I thought we might freeze to death.
That's not that cold. Wimp.
Uh-huh. I'm from Arizona, man. The Sonora Desert.
Yeah. And I'm from
Not
Jamaica.
this cold. Really?
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming. Not gonna lie.
No, most people don't. That's why I quite
out of
enjoy
construction components again.
more construction.
Really didn't see that
components,
coming. I figured you'd be from somewhere farther north.
I live somewhere farther north, or lived for many, many years, but yes. We are missing iron for construction components. We're going to need to disassemble. You're really taking apart steel plates.
Don't judge me. We need iron, and I need big steel plates. We've got everything on that thing's got steel plates on it.
True.
So I figure if there's one thing we've got a lot of, it in that. Oh god. I totally didn't just pay attention to
How
that.
are we looking inventory-wise? We could do some of the motors, in all honesty. They're there for thrusters.
Tear them apart. That'll give us the, what, nickel? And bring out the construction components when you come on out. They should be done by then.
I was just... Well, no, that's my point. We've run out of materials for them.
Ah.
That's what I'm trying to
At least we have plenty of interior plates. Hey, the seats are online.
They are iron and nickel. Right.
Blaze.
Yep, a few more of them up and running.
The spotlights will be online as soon as you come out with the construction components. We do need a couple of computers for our programming block at our remote control.
Anything else?
What was this right here? No, it looks like a lot of construction components.
We're missing a battery as well, but there was stuff underneath it that needed to be finished first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should go up there and
We
look.
weren't going to be able to reach otherwise.
Just kind of doing a little bit of detail work now. Let's see. Yeah, 3 reactor components are going to be required for these small reactors. Actually, make that 6.
The reactors aren't a big deal yet, and there's only 1 reactor there. The other one's a small cargo container for us to store stuff in the cockpit if we need to.
Cool beans.
Excuse me, Shack.
Oh, yep.
Get at that, and then I need to put the battery down in its final home, which is just there.
We're going to need 4 radio communication bits. Do we have any of those? I don't think we do.
No, but I don't think we need them.
Okay. We can live without a radio for now.
We do need the remote control up, which is construction components. It's all construction components, isn't it? And more computers and power cells and... yeah. What's the connector need, man?
Connector needs construction components, 12.
Everything is construction components, roger.
Okay.
Everything construction components except for like a couple of computers. Got 32, but we're still short again. Let's do the...
This thing is totally the Battletoad.
It is. I know.
It is. The front, especially now that we've got the lights partially welded on, it's got eyeballs. The Battletoad will be operational momentarily. All right, you wanted me to weld up some stuff in the bottom here. Oh, the bottom. Yeah, more construction components.
Yeah, it's all construction components. I am absolutely 100% positive that I've got the connections the right way around. Folks at home. While I appreciate that these days technology allows for some pretty swift long-range communication. Just on me, yeah.
I'm just hoping you didn't screw it up.
So little faith.
I have faith. I'm not gonna tell you in what, but I've got faith. Hi. What are you doing with that welder, sir? I'm gonna get next to you. Hey, with the grinder. Hey now. The sun's about to come up. You ready to get this thing online? Go for our victory drive?
Distraction talk. I see how it is.
I'm just saying. Ooh, tell me what you think about this idea. We could slap an ore detector to this thing. We've got, hey, what's that for? What the? Oh, you bastard, you locked it. Not cool, man. Not cool. We just built a Battletoad together. I didn't mean what I said. What did I say? I don't even remember what I said, but I didn't mean it. Whatever it was. Come on, let me in.
Said too much, man. You said too much.
Come on, let me in. Oh, I'll open this door. What do you got going on? Oh, you just turned it off, you jerk. Hey! God damn it! I hate your face so much. Let me in.
Nope, never.
Let me in.
This is my ship now. The amount of holes we've cut into this place, to be honest, we might as well take the door apart. We really don't need one.
So he says now, as I'm cutting through the bulkhead. So this is a lot of resources we could use. Hmm?
I was on the other side grinding as well, and it dawned on me that was probably a bad idea.
No. Come closer, please. You can help me open the gates. Indeed.
Yeah, folks at home, all of our systems that we're using in our suits, we have a couple of upgraded systems for this particular landing. They're all listed. You should find them in the description of this broadcast.
I'm gonna grab these construction components and run away. Ah. Yeah, if you're looking for what we're using for your own space expeditions, look at the description below. All right, where are we at? We got this in. All right, these wheels are online. I'm gonna go up top. Got a little bit of hydrogen left. Whoop. Get this connector online.
We're close, Captain.
Connector's online. Sun's coming up. I'm starting to see light in a really awkward way through a mountainside. I've got a few on me.
Out of displays as well.
We need 20 power cells too. We've got those.
Well, as you
what do you need for displays? I've got a few on me.
They do seem to function without them, but some of the cargo containers are lacking them.
Oh, they're still online though. Like I was saying, that's one of those things you don't seem to need. I guess I could go ahead and apply them anyway, so I've got them on me. And we're short 2 displays. If you're going in.
Yep, I need to rustle up some more construction components again. And displays, says the man. Whoop. And once
Programming
again,
block needs 1 more computer.
Roger. Computer I can cover. I actually have that on me. But we're going to need to disassemble some more stuff. Right, I've got displays, so I can move that out of the assembly queue. Just getting the last construction components. Watch me break down. The number of motors we've got is ridiculous.
Oh, we need like 5 computers. I lied.
I've still got that covered. That's not.
Okay. Oh man, almost online. And yeah, you can just start seeing the light come in on the mountainsides. So the sun is just about up. The battle toad will be operational.
Drive.
Oh man. These text panels. We got 1 online. You put this text panel in upside down.
Then please reassemble.
Yep, you got it.
Unfortunately, it is impossible to tell which way up they are when you're placing them until you've built them.
Disassembling Johnny 5. Text panel.
Oh, these construction components, they take ages to build. It's always the construction components that you're hanging on. Every time.
Oh, crap. You're not joking. I have no idea which way is up and down on this thing.
You see what I mean?
Just saying. That way.
Leave that producing.
That way? This is going to be a pain in the butt cheeks. Crap! Well, it was closer. Who designed this system? This is ridiculous.
Apparently we got parts hanging around.
I believe it. Somebody's a litter bug.
Is it you?
Oh, come on! Sideways again.
Power cells for the battery,
Don't
communication components for that.
Now it's upside down. Okay, so if I do this, it's upside down. That sounds right. Come on, yeah, there we go. I got it.
That one will be the wrong way up as well. Just so you know.
It's the small victories. Oh, you're kidding me. Small victories in life. Could you finish this one so I can have all the parts for it? You got a display on you?
Yeah, give me a second.
Or a computer. Or computers. Oh man, gonna have to ban some more transmissions coming in.
Surprising, you'd wonder why they bother. Long-range transmissions aren't cheap, don't you know?
It's upside down. Now I got it though. I'm onto its game.
It's just power cells. Which we have.
Haha!
We're almost done!
Well, LCDs are online. The sun's coming up, man. We need those power cells. I think that's it. I'm gonna get rid of our ramp up here. So we can drive off this thing in the morning light. I'll let you cut it off the bottom when you're ready to go.
I will need to adjust our wheels temporarily first. You got rid of the ramp so I can't get on it anymore. Cheers, man.
You got a little bit of hydrogen, right? Tell me you didn't burn all your hydrogen.
I burned all my hydrogen.
Ah, of course you did.
For God's sake.
For some reason, you never seem to have a working jetpack. I'm just saying.
And I don't have any steel plates on me. Put it back.
I get that feeling.
Put it back.
Like your jetpack never works.
Put it back.
Yeah, I put it back. You're good.
I'll throw stuff at you in a moment. And it won't just be a connector this time.
I knew you did that on purpose. I knew it.
There's nothing to do with me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bring all systems online.
You ready, Captain?
Oh, I'm ready. How are we going to charge this thing? You know what? We'll figure out that later.
Through the connector on the top. We're going to hook it up.
But to what? All right, anyways. I will get into the passenger seat. Actually, I'll let you get in first, because raisins.
You're going to need to remove our ramp.
Oh, right.
One of our wheels is not done.
All right, hang on a second. Oh, that was weird. See which one it is. Hey, don't kill me. I'm down here, you know.
Thank you.
You're at wheels all online?
All online.
Woohoo! I'm coming up. Wow. All right, now I gotta grind this down. I can reach it without falling on my face. Nope. I'll have to use the last of my hydrogen. Whoop. Getting into the Battletoad. We are agreeing that this is the Battletoad now, right?
Apparently so.
Okay. Just making sure. Oh, we're still locked down underneath.
Oh, I know.
So I'm gonna have to get down there and cut it. Tell me when you're ready for me to get down there and cut it.
I think I'm ready. Indeed.
All right, I will jump out. Let's do this thing. Sun is just rising over the horizon. The Battletoad is... Hey, with the driving of the wheels, I haven't freed it yet. Oh, God. Let me just crouch. That's what you're going to do.
I've stopped them.
So, here's what I foresee happening. I'm going to cut this, and it's going to, like, fall on my face.
Potentially. Try not be underneath it. There's a little bit where you can be at one side. There's actually got
like
a neck,
off the side.
you know?
I'm on the side. I'm just saying, or it's going to fly forward and, like... Oh, okay, we're good. I really did expect it to come flying down and kill me. Sun's coming up.
Board up, Captain.
Mission to come aboard.
Mission granted.
I'm ready for this thing.
She lives.
It's alive! The Battletoad is online. Lovely.
For some reason, your sitting down has interfered with the controls, Captain.
Want me to get out and get back in?
No, remain. I can fix. There we go. Battletoad online. Where shall we fly,
there she
Captain?
goes. She's a little spazzy. Let's get the job done. Well, let's take her out to the farthest resource point that we saw without running into any trees, hopefully. And then take her back to base. Let's do just like a little drive around the area. Where do we go?
14 hours of fuel time. I suspect that she may actually not need that rear steering we have. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Seems to be unsettling us a little, and perhaps she could also I built her with so many wheels because I was expecting quite heavy loads to be loaded up in this, but I think when unloaded she could do with a slightly softer setup. Except perhaps in the front. You know, back at the academy I used to race remote control cars. Childish, I know, but...
It seems to have come in handy. Because the wheels, these kind of wheels, they're just black magic to me. I still don't understand how to use them properly. Every time I've tried, I've basically launched my vehicles into orbit. It's been pretty horrible.
Well then,
oh, man.
This is our resource point. Should we load up a first load of something in this vehicle and call that mission successful for the initial creation?
I agree. Let's load it up. You know what we don't have that I think we need?
And what is that?
And correct me if I'm wrong. A ramp. We need a way to get up here. We need like some way to easily climb this thing. Because you don't have any hydrogen on you. You have no way of getting back up here. I mean, you don't have to. I've got enough to get myself up. Uh-oh. What did you do? Get inside.
I moved us and hopefully dropped the height of the car down a bit.
She's a little lower. I still don't think you're going to be able to jump up here, though. Oh, well, you're going to figure it out now. Well, you're walking back.
You still got a steel plate on you?
I should. Yeah, I got 43 of them.
Can always stick down a ramp.
Fair enough. I'll work on that if you want to do some mining.
I could always take a part off of the truck if need be to get back on it, if it got really desperate.
Yeah, I've got 40-something. I'll work on getting us like a walking ramp. And then we can redesign this if necessary when we get back to base. We're going to do some mining.
Have it come up the side where the cargo containers are, in between the wheels, perhaps at the back.
At the neck?
Perhaps, actually.
Oh, you're talking about off of here.
I was thinking off the flat plane at the back, yeah.
Yeah, this could work. Like maybe here. I don't want to go too low because then it ruins the whole point of having the suspension. But if we can jump up on this...
Yeah, she has good ground clearance. We don't want to ruin it.
So I'm going to kind of come down just like we've got the wheels, but then there'll be no wheel here, obviously. Let's do it this way. Thought I brought these extra supplies.
This already seems to be a much more profitable way of doing things. Although we should endeavour, when loading the car up, to try and spread the weight as best we can. You know, load up in a cross pattern.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. I don't want to roll this thing. Be the beginning of the end.
Yes, I would like to later down the line introduce a self-rising mechanism if possible, but for the time being, we'll just have to be careful. She is broad and wide, so should be alright.
And I sure wish I had a ladder.
Ladders? Don't know what those are.
Just saying.
Wasn't that some kind of archaic tech they got rid of ages ago?
Yeah, and oddly enough, that archaic tech would be amazing right now if I had a ladder.
Wasn't the jetpack supposed to supersede that?
Yeah, well, ladders didn't take hydrogen. Just saying.
Ooh.
Anyways, we've got a ramp. So I know it's ugly, but you need a way.
I will always already forward the idea that I will be modifying that upon our return, Mr. Captain.
This is why I never create anything, because you criticize everything I create.
You have a flair with some creations.
Learn to love it.
I'm just yet to see them.
What? I'm gonna help you mine some shenanigans now.
Good amount of nickel.
Oh yeah. You know what it's not though? The one resource we need the most of, which is iron.
But with this, we can at least access it.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? We got that long-range potential now. We can dead a decent amount mined just by hand. Next step, build a miner to go on top of this vehicle. Something to give us long-range potential. We can drive out, use very little power, carry lots of weight, and then when we get there, we can break out the mining vehicle and start getting the work done much more quickly than we are now. Maybe even start running trips back as the mining vehicle's working.
Indeed. Oh, if we can have the second, like if one of us is flying some type of mining vehicle, hell yeah. It's gonna be amazing.
Maybe even that's what we can do with the trailer when that comes. Have the trailer for a second mining vehicle for when we're doing really long, heavy journeys where we can actually, the truck can carry the whole lot back, you know.
Oh, so like have 2 mining vehicles?
So eventually we build the trailer for this vehicle, which has another mining vehicle on it, and the cargo for that one. And you can actually run 2 mining vehicles at once with a massive hauling system to take you back.
Thank you, Joanne. Inventory was full.
I know you get lonely, but seriously, you need to work on that, man.
What am I supposed to call it? Suit? That's so impersonal.
Normally, you just don't talk to it. That tends to be the standard approach.
That's just crazy talk.
They don't require a response. Like, it's not like,
that's just
what
rude.
are they going to do? Like, they're not return your phone calls? Or they're going to talk bad to other suits about you?
In a day and age where we have such technology that can speak to us, it doesn't hurt to remember the niceties and be polite. I don't care if it's a machine.
I see. You're one of those. Roger.
One of those. Don't label me.
You deny your future. I see how it is.
Strong, independent space engineer. All right. Shit. We need bigger backpacks. You fill up so quick. We need mining equipment. That's what we actually
We need mining equipment, Cap. I am not a personal mining man. I do not intend to do this by hand the whole way, let's be clear. Just figure, given we made this journey, get this done, watch the sunrise. Good first day.
Ah. Spazzing out a bit there.
We have chosen a brilliant location. Look at that sunrise.
Hang on.
Straight across the plains.
We dug a tunnel. Oh, I know, I love it. This is actually pretty cool. And those shadows, where the sun is right now, our shadows go on for like miles.
Because it's so flat.
Completely flat. This is weird.
It means next time we do our late night shadow puppet show, it's going to be particularly good.
I look like a giant dude with stilts. All right.
Slender Man! Slender Man! I think this may be as much nickel as we need for the time being, honestly.
Yeah, I think we're stacked for a while.
I'm starting to think we're stacked on nickel for a while. I don't know quite how much we've got. Plenties. I don't know. It's all spread out around different cargo containers. I now want to see if this thing even like moves.
Well, this was a good test then.
Let's use shacks.
Yeah, we got plenty of resources for now. Let's do it. And yeah, you got to use my... Hang on, let me get in too before you drive off and run me over.
Hang on. It's all right.
See? See, look at that. Ladder works. Or, it's not a ladder. Let me correct my statement.
Not a ladder.
My... whatever you want to call that. Okay, having a little trouble jumping over for some reason. Ah! Hang on. I bet I can do this without actually running up there.
Yeah, I bet you can get sight on the seat anyway, can't you?
Nah, only when the jumping wants to jump. Let me run her over here.
I've got an incentive for you.
I'm up. I've still got a little bit of hydrogen left. Ah! No. I'm in. That was a dick move.
Come on, get to the seat fast enough. You'll be fine.
Either that or you're walking back.
The shadow.
Hey, can we slap
the shadow
solar panels to the top of this?
Yeah, we can. Got a nice big flat back. No reason not to. Look at the shadow of what we're driving, though.
It looks far more impressive
like a
in the shadow
crab
than
monster.
It does in the game. In real life, look at this.
That looks awesome. Anyway, let's get going.
Imagine that.
She handles so much better with some
Brock!
weight.
Oh, God! Wait, we went right through it. This is built like a brick wall.
Battletoad.
The Battletoad for the win. I love it. It looks like it has a face.
Yeah, happy face. I might give it a smile at some point.
And you're driving it with your suit's like screen. That's actually pretty cool.
Told you, Aussie.
So for the future base, what are you thinking? Are you thinking like look at the mountainside here? Are you thinking? Oh, we're driving right up onto the. Oh, is this how we park?
Close enough.
It's like half of us on this. Are you thinking about underground into the mountainside? Maybe we're thinking about an above ground, like proper just outpost type deal.
I'm thinking a mix of both, perhaps.
Okay.
With how those hills are sitting, I think we could do a little bit of both, because we're going to want some outside. We want to be at ground level for nice runway takeoffs. We want to be sure not to spoil that, because we've got some real flat terrain here. But yeah, I also think that underground could be good. You never know what carnage could happen in the future.
He's so paranoid.
Well, it's been quiet so far, but yeah, we're in deep space. Meteor storms can happen. Pirates can happen. You never know.
Commander?
What's up?
There's been a break in reality. I seem to be at the rocks.
Are you losing the plot?
I think I'm losing the plot. We've only been alone on this planet for a single day, like 24 hours, and yet I'm losing the plot. I seem to be back at the mine.
Mine is gone.
I've got 16% hydrogen. I'm using my jetpack. I'm on my way back.
But in which reality?
60%. I'm just losing touch, man. Oh, God. 12% hydrogen. Come on. 8%. All right, I got a lander. I'll walk from here. 2%. Blah. Well, it's better than driving. Well, that was a thing. That was a thing that we'll never talk about again. Banana! Commander Wasted, where are you?
I am just adjusting the vehicle here to have a no power mode so that we can ensure that we are not using power. We don't have to.
Roger that. Yeah, that thing didn't have much in the way of a charge on it so far, so we're gonna have to recharge it. I wonder how much power we can get from some of the smaller solar panels. I mean,
not a huge amount.
Every little bit helps.
It does help, but yeah, not a huge amount. Those big ones are a decent way to go.
And we could probably fit a large one on there. Let me look.
Ship is disabled. She will not be using any power. She still has 14 hours of runtime left in the cap. We should not need to worry about that a huge amount.
All right. I just wanted to see what kind of scale we've got back here. Like, can we put 1 or 2 of these on for future reference? Oh, we could probably easily fit 2 of these.
We could fit plenty. We got room to expand this.
Side, maybe.
We got room to expand this quite a long way. That was part of the plan. You just got to make sure that we keep this connector free so that we can bring our miner with us and use it as an easy method of charging her up.
Yeah. I mean, what I was looking at was just like, is it clear?
To actually, if we need to, attach not only a couple of extra batteries, but also the hitch, as I mentioned, for the trailer. So, got a plan, Cap.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good. All right.
Well, how do you feel about us doing a call back? We should go and do a report back to command, I think. First day done.
Sounds good. Let's do our log, make sure it's in there, send it back to Earth and the rest of Armco. Let's head back into the base. The pod? It's not really a base.
This isn't the base. Look at it. It's a monstrosity.
This thing is haphazard as hell.
It'll do us for now, Cap. It'll do us for now.
Gotta get that mining vehicle online, and then we can get the base building.
Need to get you in the pod as well.
I'm here. And the pod's making some pretty strange noises. All right, you ready for the captain's log?
I am ready for the captain's log. What are we doing, Captain?
All right. Just getting set up. There we go. Well, we've made it to the planet's surface. Myself and Commander Wasted landed it safely, even against Wasted's best efforts. I swear, I didn't think we were going to make it. But we've got our first vehicle online. We've got an array of solar panels questionably set up. Really, you couldn't make it look good?
That was not the priority. Let's be clear.
It's always the priority. It's always got to look good. Come on now. Well, you have anything to say to the people back home?
Only that we've had a pretty good first day and the completely out of character. I hope you guys have enjoyed today. Something a bit different, I think. But
yeah,
there you go.
I think this was a lot of fun. I mean, we were talking about what are we going to stream, and we were talking about, oh, okay, well, we could do some spotlights or whatever. And then we thought, you know what would be a lot more fun would be, why don't we see what the game is like from a new player's perspective? And then we kind of rolled into, well, let's grab our favorite mods, those must-have mods.
The ones that were going to make a survival difference as well. Like, you guys have seen the overlay one here that we've been using a bit this evening, for example, which is just, look at that, it's really cool. You can change all the values for the blocks without having to go in. It's all a lot more immersive. So, yeah, it was trying to set up like a kind of immersive sort of survival scenario that maybe people could experience for their first time when they're playing Space Engineers. You know, first time you're in. Obviously, we have a bit more experience than that, but well, yeah, what happens if you were to just install these mods and just do a survival start, you know? So, I think it's been quite fun as well. I'm looking forward to future adventures.
I'm looking forward. If you're down, I would love to do more of these, because this was kind of a test, guys, to see what you guys thought and then what we thought. Was it fun for us to do? Because we've done survival in the past. Of course, the group survival series, which is still going on. By no means is that canceled or anything like that. This is just, it's live, so we can do these a lot easier. No, day and a half, 2 days of editing and 2 weeks of recording. So.
And planning and story writing, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is a slightly different beast, but if you guys have enjoyed it, then that's cool. You say the pod's going to despawn, it's not going to despawn, guys, don't worry, because it's essentially a solo save for me. This isn't a dedicated server. That message isn't actually relevant. But yeah, if you guys did like it, please show us so. Hit that like button. Not only does it get the stream out there, but that'll help us get a judge on whether people have actually enjoyed this sort of angle on things, because I actually had more fun than I was expecting.
Yeah, because we were talking, I was like, well, survival can be really slow. This was actually a ton of fun. And by the way, Wasted, I love the place we decided to land, or you decided to land us. This is actually pretty cool. I don't spend a lot of time in the icier parts of the Earth-like planet. This is pretty cool. Yeah,
well, obviously I have spent a bit of time in the icy areas of the planet, and I know some of the advantages of it from a survival perspective, but also how it can look really pretty. And it's an environment that people don't necessarily see, these big flat like icy plains, and you don't normally get to see like our shadows that length, for example. But I think we made some good progress. We got our first, actually seems to be pretty viable vehicle built, and yeah, good times.
Yeah, I dig the build, since it's something completely different. The Battletoad has been born. But, all right, guys. If you enjoyed this, though, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Check it out. If you want to see this from Wasted's perspective, he does stream this as well, so we've got both perspectives running at the same time. And when we do the second episode of this, and I'll label it, episode 2, check out both perspectives. I mean, Wasted streams it as well. This was a ton of fun. If you want to see the mods that we're going to be using for this, maybe you want to do your own story along with ours, then check out the mods, get your own game going, and let us know how it's going for you in your attempt to survive. Maybe Armco sent you out here too, and we're trying to scan these planets and find the resources that are out here. So,
or something else, even your own storyline. But yeah, and vice versa. Shack's stream, if you've been watching my POV, his is also obviously also linked down below. So yeah, hopefully we'll be doing some slightly different angles in future as well, where like one of us is doing one thing, the other guy's doing something else. Even if we kind of did a bit of that tonight as well, thinking about it.
Yeah, a little bit. So, all right, guys, you enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you in the next stream and/or video. Later, everybody.
Later, guys.